Hi boys and girls, we are just taking a look together at page 132 in your Operation Maths now. Section A is pretty easy. Match up the object that you think is either heavier or lighter to the correct word. Okay? So that's pretty easy for you to work out there. It's kind of difficult to have wrong answers for that one. Moving to section B, I thought it would be a good idea to do this with you or for you, since maybe everyone does not have weighing scales at home and cubes and all of that stuff. So you just use what you have now. So these are actually balancing scales. Our first activity here is to, fancy word, estimate. Okay, so estimate just basically means guessing. How many cubes will it take us to balance 3 pencils? Now, using what we have, I just have some stock cubes here. We know these are in fact cuboids because they have rectangular faces, but that's only a small detail. They'll still do the job. So, I just have these 3 markers that I'm going to use. Doesn't matter if they are exactly the same kind of pencil or not. So let's guess how many cubes it will take to balance those. You make your guess now. I'm going to guess 5. Okay? So 1. It hasn't moved yet. You watch this now in the middle. 2. I've dropped in 2. Dropping another one in 3. It is starting to change. 4. Ooh! My guess was not right. It actually just took 4. So what do you write in? The estimate I made was 5, so 5 goes in this box, and it actually needed 4 cubes to balance the 3 pens. Okay, let's move on to the pencil case. I'll set that up now. Okay guys, just to point out that when it is empty, it's only ready when it's exactly balanced in the middle, and the tip of this triangle here is pointing to the line that shows you the balance is in the middle. If for some reason one side is heavier than the other, even though they're both empty, then you would adjust this in the center until they are level at this point. So I'm guessing a pencil case weighs more than the 3 markers that I used earlier. So what guess are you going to make for the pencil case in cubes? You can write your guess in if you like, and you can pause to do the writing or do it all at the end. I'm gonna guess 8 cubes for that. So estimate is guess. Now we're really going to do it and write in the actual weight. So there's my pencil case, and let's go. 1. See how it's off of the matching. The tip is not matching the line, so we know that they have not balanced. Okay, let's keep going. 2. 3. It hasn't really quite moved yet. 4. Not a big change. That is 5 we're up to now. Okay. 6. A little wobble, but not so much. Let's watch the dial for a while. 7. Oh man, I'm wrong again. Oh, 8. That's okay. Look, guessing isn't really ever going to be right or wrong. That's why it's called a guess. So let's see now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to keep going. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. Wow, I was way off. So my guess for the pencil case was 8 cubes, but it actually took 13. So you write in those numbers an 8, or your own guess if it was different, and a 1 in the tens place and 3 in the units place for 13. Oh my gosh. Now you have a little job here to do. You have to add the 2 answers you got above, okay? Add your guesses, and that's how many you guess it takes to balance all of those items. And then the same here. you you write down what the actual answer was when you really did have I think it was 13 plus 8 or something. I'm not sure. I don't really remember now. Okay, so that's that job. Let's see what else we have to do on this page. Okay, again, using 20 cubes and weighing scales. If you don't have that, it's going to be very easy to see that. Draw something heavier than the cubes. That would have been definitely, let's see, heavier than 22 pencil cases. You could draw 2 pencil cases, or what weighs even more than 2 pencil cases? Maybe you could draw in box number 1 your school bag, your lunch box. That's something definitely heavier than 20 cubes. Something lighter than 20 cubes. Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff that could be lighter than that. So for number 2, you might draw a little Pritt stick glue. Okay, and then something the same weight as 20 cubes. So something that would be the same weight would be, I don't know, you can work that out yourself. I know it wasn't exactly the same, but it was very close. If we had, say, 21 cubes plus a pencil case and the 3 markers, all right? But it's up to whatever you have. I actually was very lucky that I had 13 cubes that were all that I needed to balance the pencil case. You see, I've removed the markers now. So this is what's important to notice about your weighing scales. You know they're balanced, not just when they are level, right, directly across from each other, because we know the heavy side will go down and the lighter side will go up, but you have this extra little gauge here to check that when they are level, that's how you know. All right, the top of the triangle is touching that little line. So being level and being balanced means that they weigh the same weight. And remember, something that is lighter goes down on the goes up on the scale, pardon me. And something that is heavier will go, if we add some stuff into here, remember, right? Heavier things go down. Okay, I hope that makes sense now. Let's see if we anything else to. Do you know, peeking ahead for tomorrow, it's actually quite easy to see. It's simple work, really, tracing kilogram. Then you have some working out to do here. If each cube weighs 1 kilogram, okay, how much then would the letters kg weigh if you add those 2? So you're adding 2 there and adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the word kilogram. Be careful, you colour something if it is weighed in kilograms. So you're going to weigh heavier things in kilograms. And if you think it's too light to weigh in kilograms, you do not colour it. Just something else to say. Liquids. We don't tend to measure those in grams or kilograms, really, whether they are heavy or light. Okay, so this is a liquid. You would not weigh that in grams or kilograms, so don't colour that, okay? Next job there, using a 1 kilogram weight, such as a bag of flour and weighing scales. Okay, again, guys, if you don't have the weighing scales, you can just hold on to a bag of flour, or you might have a kilogram bag of sugar, or you might have, do you remember yesterday we learned 4 bars of my peanut butter that I showed you were worth 1 kilogram. Look around for things that can be 1,000 grams altogether, which is the same as 1 kilogram, and just judge by holding them with your hands. And more drawing, draw something heavier than a kilogram. You could always guess too, guys, you know that. Like a car is 2,000 kilograms. Do you remember from yesterday? Draw something lighter than a kilogram. So that could be a feather or anything. Draw something that is the same weight. So we've already mentioned those things like bag of sugar, bag of flour. Now, so if you feel like that was a bit quick, you can go back to the start and pause all the bits that you would like to do. And take care. It's definitely time to go now. So cheerio. Bye-bye.